I'd love to have the Iron Regalia armor back.
We'll wait for Raven and Kitty.
Like, am I the only one that wants that armor set back?
Because I wanted to plant my raid banner upside down. Because I'm a cool kid. Up here. Because if you blow yourself up while you're planting it, you ragdoll, and then the raid banner just goes into some fucked up position. Keeping it. Right, so anyway, what we're going to do for the whole raid, there's going to be 3 teams of 2, and you're going to be in the same team every time. So you're going to learn who your partner is, and then you're going to stick with them, and you'll learn each other's way you play, defend each other, give yourself call-outs. There's going to be a middle team, a left team, and a right team, and those teams stay the same for the whole raid. So I'm on middle with Kitty, I assume. And then Reese, if you want to go with who is the guy that's got 1 clear? I don't know. Yeah, you can go right side. Just pick a side, whatever you want. Like it's all fine. So there's going to be. You can go left. Well, everyone's going to be fighting in the middle anyway. I'll explain that in a second, but the way I do it, everyone fights in the middle together. But yeah, you can go on the right side with Reese. So, what was your name again? Sorry, dude. That's in the middle, and then Gaming Mad and Esmail, you can go on the left together. So, of those pairs, one of you, Raven, right? So Raven and Bermuda on the right side. Me and Keith on the middle, and then Gaming Mad and Esmail, you can go on the left together. So of those pairs, one of you needs to take a buff. Or in each duo, one's gonna have a buff. The concept of the buff is that there's some enemies you can kill with it, and some you can't kill. Some you can only kill if you have the buff, and some you can only kill if you don't have the buff. For this fight, you can only get the knights. You can only kill knights when you have the buff. Don't take it yet, though, dude. Oh, rip. Yeah, that's a wipe. Just kill yourself. Yeah, please. And thank you. So there's when you get the buff, we all have to jump on together because it only gives the blessing out once. So, but there's some. Yeah. We'll get to that in a second, dude. Let me go through one by one. I'll get there. Kitty, can you find a way of dying, please? Fire that from us. Yeah, no, that is... Yeah, just find somewhere. Fucking wow. Alright, so there's some enemies you can kill with the buff. Those are the knights. If you have the buff at that current moment, you're killing knights. If you're not, you're killing acolytes. Like after a certain amount of time, there's going to be a crystal spawning on each side, one on middle, one on left, one on right. To kill the crystal, you have to shoot it with any weapon. I just need to do 1 damage, literally any damage at all to it, with the buff and 1 without the buff. Hence why there's 1 person with the buff in each side. So the middle crystal gets shot by both people in middle. The left crystal, you have to find it, give a call out to a teammate of where it is, shoot the crystal. Once the crystal pops, that's when you need to then switch the buffs over. Do not grab the buff. Thank you. That was close. But when we switch, if you just quickly follow Samus, the way you switch, it's going to be the same. Like this raid has like 2 mechanics, and they're repeated every single time, but they just get harder each time. But down here where Samus is, this will have a big glowing pink orb in it. Everyone needs to be stood next to it and shooting it at the same time. So it needs to be a 3, 2, 1, shoot. Whoever had the buff, when you shoot it, if somebody shoots it without the buff, they will receive the buff from you. So all 3 people with the buff and all 3 without the buff will shoot it together, and the buff will transfer. Because you have a 1-minute timer on the buff. If the timer hits 0, you're going to die. You're going to get a Witch's Curse, and then a couple of seconds later you're going to die. And then... Yeah, like it's not quite every minute. It's whenever it's convenient. That's not quite what we're gonna do. Everyone does it different. So you can be really safe. Yeah, you can be really safe and do it on 20 seconds. But the timing, if you guys actually, I'm assuming you have some experience in raids in general. If you're relatively decent players, we're gonna do something a little bit more. That's gonna make this go faster because this is a long encounter, fucking long as shit. Just so you guys know. Because we're going to kill crystals. Once we've killed enough knights and enough crystals, there's going to be an ogre spawn on the left and an ogre spawn on the right. One is a blessed ogre and one is an unblessed ogre. If you had the blessing, you're going to have to shoot the ogre that matches your damage type. If you're not got the blessing, you need to shoot the ogre that's, non-blessed. So there's going to be 3 people shooting the ogre at one time. If you're a warlock, as soon as that ogre comes in, put your well down at the side of the map and start fucking blasting him. Because he'll wreck your face really badly. That's all you got to do though, is keep on killing crystals, keep on clearing ads, keep on killing ogres, and then switch the buff whenever you need to. That's literally it. We need to do that for something like 8 minutes. It's a long encounter. No joke. There's a couple of other things though that you want to bear in mind with the buff. I'm just going to tell you these tips now because they come in handy in the raid for later on. There's a couple of ways you can fuck with the buff. So if you die with the buff, you obviously have a problem because that side now no longer has a buff to shoot crystals. So the crystal would pop and die. So if you die with the buff, you just need to say left died with buff when you get respawned. If you go to the middle where the buff is and you shoot it and I have the buff, if I shoot it from outside, I can give you the buff without losing my buff. So it's like a fucking copy and paste. I can give you my buff if I'm on the outside. And that's going to be really helpful. But other than that, we're just going to run this and just so you can see how it works. Don't want to do too much explaining, we're just going to run it. So, if you're on non-buffed, go to your sides. Oh shit, actually, so there is one more thing. We're all going to, just because you're on left and right side, you're still going to stay near middle. This area down the front, this corridor down the front, everyone's going to be down here killing ads together. The only time you go off to the left and right to explore is to find your crystal and kill it, and then you come back to middle. Alright. Is everyone in position? Because we're gonna get started and have a go at this. Don't jump on yet, but
I completely phased out of my entire reality, Samus. What was it you asked me to, you told me to go again?
I asked you to do quite a lot of different things, so you're going to be with me, so I'll just give you call. I know that you learn better by doing things, so you're just going to be with me and I'll just give you call outs. Okay? I've got you. I think that is Raven. And then Bermuda, yeah, Reese, you just stay over that. I'm going to call you Bermuda rather than Reese a lot, by the way, even though I know your real name, just because, it's easier for people to recognise. Well, what does it fucking say? It looks like Bermuda to me. I'm not being funny, but you're now Bermuda, so. Yeah, Barrage works, yeah. Alright. Okay. So, Kitty, just wait for me down the front in middle, yeah? You're gonna be... The only thing you need to know is that some enemies you can kill, some you can't. When I tell you to switch the buff, you're gonna come to the center, alright?
You're gonna come to the center and shit the purple fucking glowing thing.
Correct. Right, Raven, I need you up here.
You're gonna shit the ball.
Mhm.
Wanna do a flawless run and pull all the levers?
No, I do not want to do that. Not yet.
I got stuck on a glitch there. Okay.
You're definitely good enough to do it, but yeah, you need to learn what you're doing first. Alright, so I'm gonna give a 3, 2, 1, and then we're all gonna jump on and grab this, yeah? And then we kill these 2 knights first. These 2 knights need to die first. They'll there's lots of... There's just whatever you think's safe, dude. Like over here, you see this statue? This is a good place to fight. Up here, you can see most of the ads. You've got a good vantage point, good cover.
He's lying.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a fine loadout. You don't.
My recluse is only 707. This will be fun.
You should infuse it now, by the way.
I can't.
Just saying.
I
Alright,
don't
don't
have the materials. Materials?
It doesn't matter.
I was trying to be a smart ass there and I couldn't even say it properly.
Alright, buffs, get ready to jump on. I'm going to give a countdown. Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump on the green plate.
How many times can Kitty Cat
And then
die?
kill the knights. There's no real weapon choice here, it's just whatever you use to kill adds. If you place a well or anything else...
Here's a trust.
There's nothing wrong with a trust. That wasn't the problem, it was your heavy. Place it in the center. Anywhere near the fucking...
See, if
purple
someone
ball.
else has got a trust, why?
The heavy was the problem, it's fine.
What
we
about
don't
my
even
bad
need heavies
omens?
yet. Because it's a rocket launcher, not a grenade launcher. And I just walked off the map, so there's a good example. I was trying to fucking... Brilliant. So, can someone with the buff come to middle now and shoot me? And shoot this crystal. From outside. You have to be outside of it. Nope. You just lost the buff, so... Anyway. For the... Yeah, so the crystals are up now. So you want to try and find the crystals. And shoot them. He lost the buff. You lost the buff, so... Alright, come to the middle and switch as fast as you can. You're probably going to die with the curse. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, can we wipe quickly? Because it wasn't a very clean start. Just wipe. No, it's just wipe. Just wipe. Honestly, just trust me. But that's the timing. You see, you're starting to die to the With's curse because your timer runs low. You have enough time. You have enough time to kill crystals. No. Oh yeah, forgot about them.
I got
No,
13!
so there are snipers on the walls that sometimes you can kill, sometimes you can't kill. Knights aren't the only enemy you can shoot, actually. The snipers you can also shoot. It's very true. Alright, we'll jump on. I'm gonna just get us to switch early. In a normal team, you wouldn't switch early, but we're gonna switch earlier than normal. Yeah. So you're gonna be in the if you need to switch or switch buffs, everyone needs to be in the circle and shooting at the same time. So there needs to be a wait for everyone to be there, and then everyone shoots at the same time. If someone like I died with a buff, so if I needed to receive the buff, which I did, but I didn't want the other guy to lose it, he would stand on the outside and shoot it, and he wouldn't lose it. So, no, we'll just jump back on again in a second. Alright, let's do it. Alright. You need to give a try not to be so hasty jumping. That should be fine. So clear ads. When the timer gets to 20 seconds, we're going to switch, which isn't normal, but we're going to do it that way to make it safer. Like, yeah, Kitty, you need to be over here with me. Just stay near me and kill these any of the enemies that you can kill. Alright, switch now. Come to middle and switch. Everyone drop what you're doing, literally. Don't shoot the thing yet until everyone's here. Yeah, ASAP. ASAP. Inside, everyone. No, don't. But don't shoot until everyone's inside. That's the problem. So, the crystals are up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So try and shoot the crystals. We'll try and get them anyway. I can still get that crystal. Someone with the buff. So that's a wipe, because if the crystal explodes, you wipe. So if I say switch at middle, you need to drop what you're doing immediately. Even if you're about to kill an enemy. It doesn't matter. That enemy does not matter anymore. Come to middle, because everyone else needs to be there. So as soon as I say switch, come to middle. Make sure you're hugging that ball. Like if you're stood a little bit away from it, you don't want to be there. You need to be hugging it. Everyone shoots it together, and everyone will safely switch. Alright. Get your positions. Buffs jump on in 3, 2, 1. And just stay in that general area, Kitty. Just killing shit. Killing crawls, even if it gets boring because you've killed all your enemies. Just... You can, but just make sure you don't... Like, enemies will keep respawning, so... Just make sure there's no fresh enemies on your side that you miss. So there's blessed snipers on the top left. Right, so drop what you're doing and come and switch. Come and switch now. Everyone come in. Don't shoot it. Don't punch anything. Don't do anything until everyone's here. Now shoot it. Right, now go and find your crystal. There's one in middle. Kitty right here. Call out when you've killed your crystal, so I know. That's... Alright. There's a one... Alright, that's fine. Now come back to middle. Everyone come back to middle. We're going to switch again. Don't shoot it. I can hear people shooting. So there's a problem with this buff, right? If you punch anything anywhere near that orb, it's going to auto aim to the fucking buff. You don't want that. It's going to be ogres. If you have a blessing, the ogre on the left is yours. If you don't, the ogre on the right is yours. Kill it as fast as you possibly can. Yeah, that's what happens if you get too close to him. So get revives when you can. Crystals are off, so. Yeah. Okay, you need to get me up if you can. Yeah, that's gonna be a right most likely. Crystal at the back, middle, Kitty. Right. So. It might have already been destroyed, but... Right, so 2 people died there. If they happen to die with the buff, that's where you need to try and pay attention. If you have a buff and you die, it's going to be a bad situation. Because that means that side doesn't have a buff. If you're on left and right, that's a good place to be, yeah. No. Trust me, no. The snipers will get you there. You need to be more mobile on middle. The left and right are fine on the statues, but middle needs to be more agile. Because we need to be able to kill your ads as well. Because middle are going to run out of ads a lot faster than left and right will. But yeah, left and right on the statues is good. Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump on. It's just getting a timing right with the crystals, because it's just going to be a constant wave of crystals and ads and crystals and ads, and then eventually. Boom. So once those ogres are up, if anyone's got a well, that's the time to use it, right? So even if the guy's not on your side, if it's the wrong ogre, just put a well down, right? You see where Samus is now? I don't know if anyone sees me. Right here, this is a good place to put a well. Right, come and get ready for switching. Whatever you're doing, drop it and come and get ready to switch. Don't shoot it, wait for everyone to be in. Now switch now. Now go and kill your crystal. It's in the same position, they have a pattern, right? And then we switch again after every time we kill crystals. So once that crystal's dead on the left, come over to switch. Straight away, guys, to switch. Immediately. As soon as the crystal's dead, you come back over to middle. That's it. Everyone switches again, and it's going to be perfect timing. Ogres are going to be in as soon as we kill these knights. The blessed ogre is on the right side. There's a well up for you on the right side. And there's a fucking pool in front of me. Try and get up as quick as you can. Now, crystals are up. Back middle, Kitty. Need a buff for the middle, because somebody with a buff needs to shoot this one in the middle, once you've done your crystal. Where's Samus's? Yep. Oh, it's just about too late. No, we got it. Alright, come to switch again. Yeah, come to switch again. I'm gonna stay out this one. Perfect. It was. But it was close, but at the same time, like, getting the timing right. The way that we're doing this isn't the most efficient way, because we're switching earlier than we should. No. Right, can come back to middle and switch now. Come back to middle and switch now. Before these ads load up again. Alright, and I'll suit it. I'm just going for more safe switches. But in the long run, in the long run, it's not the correct way to do it. But exactly. Everyone's coming over to middle quick. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that's the good thing about this raid. Every mechanic in this raid is based on this mechanic. It just gets harder each time. Crystal in front left. It's dead. Middle's dead. Is right dead? Come to middle if it is dead. Yeah, if it's dead, come to middle. Alright, that's perfect. Wait, no it's not. There's a crystal still somewhere. Well, there either wasn't one on... It was either left or right, but... So, let me show you quickly, because there's an awkward crystal on the right side that is hidden. Let me just show you quickly. I know which one it was. On right... No, you destroyed the one on... Yeah, it was the right one that killed us. It was in an awkward spot. I'll show you quickly. Please. The crystal would have been in this corner here. Where I'm at now. Either here, because yeah, the crystals are in awkward spots, sometimes hiding. Sometimes it's back here in this corner, hidden. Yeah, just keep on. Yeah, you just gotta bounce around. Give a call out. Just give a call out. You'll hear me say, "Oh, middle, back left crystal," or back, you know, back middle or front middle. Just try and give a call out. Alright. Buffs ready? 3, 2, 1. I come to middle to switch ASAP because the crystals are up, so now we're going to switch and kill crystals. You know where they are for this first round, so it's fine. That's it. And then go back to middle. The thing will come back. So you probably noticed with the timing, we actually had time to get that crystal and then switch. That's the ideal time. If you're in an experienced run, that's the ideal timing. Is to wait for the first crystal to come up and then switch. It ends up leaving it very tight for time, which is why I don't want to risk it. Ogre's up. Make sure wells go down here. No one needs to be dying here. Careful, Raven. There's a... No. Ah, you bad. Raven, come back this way, because the ogre's not facing our... When you... No, it's fine, it's fine. There's a front crystal. Someone without the buff needs to shoot this one. At the front. At the front. Yeah, nice. And there's still an ogre. There's still an ogre for... And there's a crystal on the right as well. There's also a crystal on the right, so... Right, so there's a problem with the ogre. Raven, where you're at, the well's fine there, but you want to try and put it in a communal place where it's going to keep everyone alive. Yeah, so we're not quite in the middle, just to the left and to the left and the right of the central crystal. Yeah, you know, the switch plate. Just yeah. No, it's fine. The positions are fine. I want to keep everyone together so they can get used to each other. Man, it takes a bit of, it just takes a bit of practice getting the rhythm. That's all. But yeah, stick that well down. Like just either side of the crystal when the ogres spawn in, because if there's one on the left and one on the right, it doesn't even matter if that's your ogre. As long as you put one down, you know you've kept another team alive. Because the other problem was the ogre was facing the wrong way. He was facing you point blank range, which meant that it was harder to get him from our position. So, alright, 3, 2, 1, jump on. My main mission is to stop blowing myself up the mountaintop. Get ready to switch relatively soon. We cleared all the ads actually, so yeah, get ready to switch. Need to switch, guys. Need to get ready for switching. Because the crystal's going to come in any second. Bring your ass in. Switch here. And now the crystals will spawn any second now. There we go. And then bring it back for another switch. Yep, come back to switch again. Remember this knight, once this knight dies, we're going to get the ogres. So I'm going to put a well down in advance. Put one down on the left side. So there's a well here for us guys. Fuck me. Wait. No, there's one on the left and one on the right, always. Always. Oh, you mean a well. That's crystals, so. So somebody with a buff needs to get this one in the back middle. Back middle. So he left already. Really. Awesome. Yeah, it's not a problem. I'll just get another guy. Mm-hmm. The shit. I mean, I'm blowing myself. I'm blowing myself up the mountaintop anyway. Yeah, that's how much you're supposed to be doing. You only need to physically do damage to it once. Just even tapping of you and the other guy that's gonna kill the crystal. That's why. So if you're The whole thing is about crystals. Who is Raptor? You one of your friends? Is he? Okay. What's he like? Does he play? Does he know what he's doing or what? Oh.
I just sent everybody invites that done it before, that had the emblem shown.
What's up?
Hi!
Not much. You guys need help with something? Oh, you doing crown? Alright,
You just need to fill in a slot for left.
gotcha. Can help you guys out if you want.
He's taken the buff on the left.
Which part are you guys on?
We just start. We only just started, dude. We only
Oh,
just started.
okay. Gotcha.
As it stands, I'm doing the explanations, but we'd only just had a few fucking attempts and the guy just quit because he was obviously expecting to get it done straight away, so...
Okay, yeah, I'll help you guys out. No worries.
You're just taking
With an LFG post that said newbies welcome, I don't understand
Yeah.
why you would join being like, we will get this done in half an hour. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Once you do this, like the first time, it'll take probably about an hour from here on out. It's really
It'll
easy.
take a lot less than an
Raptor,
hour,
where are
please.
you from?
A lot less.
Uh,
It gets faster every
Colorado.
time. It just get faster and faster. every
Yeah, you
time.
have the same accent as, like, my friend. That's why I was like, where are you from?
I'm from Colorado, but oh, I don't have any rally flags. Oh, rip.
Oh my
Where
god.
we go?
Reese, do you think he sounds like I'm Scrubby? Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Sounds like I'm Scrubby.
Alright.
Alright, guys.
Yeah.
We're going to do something slightly different from before because I'm just thinking you might as well learn the proper way to do it rather than the easy way. You know, we're switching before the crystal.
Mizzy,
We're
can I
going to
get
clear ads and we're
my
going to
phone?
kill the crystal before we switch, right? So don't
Yeah,
switch
kill
in
the-
20 seconds. You're going to kill the crystal and then we're going to switch. It's going to leave it tight. Don't panic. You're going to have like 3 seconds left on the timer. Just don't panic about that. Just come over and you'll be
If
fine.
we kill these knights right off the bat, the crystal should spawn at pretty much exactly 20 seconds. So you find the crystal, and then you get about 10 seconds to get to the circle. So you should be alright.
As long as everyone's moving fast, we'll be fine. Because then what
Yes.
happens from then onwards? There's gonna you notice there's a ding when new ads spawn. If you just switch on that ding every time from then onwards, you'll have perfect timing for getting crystals. And it's just about staying alive for enough waves and just keeping it going. It's quite a
Alright.
long encounter, like I said. But... So you're taking buff
So
on
who's
left
my-
now, Raptor, right?
Yeah, who's my partner on left?
I think you were gaming mad. Is it
Who
gaming
said
mad?
that?
No, you're ML. Sorry, that was
Okay,
gaming mad.
gotcha.
You left, wasn't it? My bad.
Alright.
Alright, non-buffs go to your spots. Yeah, so we're gonna kill the crystals first. We're only changing it very slightly. We're just gonna kill crystals, and then we're going to kill the dude with the switch, right? You know where the crystals spawn in that first wave anyway. They're in the same positions. They're gonna have a set rotation. Once you know the rotation, that's why they'll die. You'll get them really quickly when you know the rotation. So on that second crystal,
Alright.
if you know it's gonna be on the right side, at least it's gonna be front right on that little platform. The third one's going to be the hidden one. That's the awkward one. Alright. Yeah, the non-buffs want to go into position, so you're ready.
I think Scrubby just wants to dance.
Alright. You ready? You're going to jump on in 3, 2, 1.
I'm what? Yeah, Raptor, I'm sorry, you just sound identical to someone, that's why I was like, whoa.
Oh, alright, no worries.
Like, it's scary.
And this encounter goes faster if the ads are dead before the crystal spawns in, by the way. That's another thing. The faster we kill ads, the faster the encounter gets complete.
I'm the lowest light and I'm not dying. I just want to put that out there.
Alright, crystal should be up in 3 seconds.
But you're right, once you get a mountaintop, you will die plenty.
Well, I'm
It's
not
a
like you.
suicide gun.
I don't eat myself.
Alright, center cup. Alright, head to center. Plenty of
Crystal
time.
bottom
Oh,
right. There we go. And come to middle.
it's okay.
You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die.
Just shoot it.
You get a
Just
few
shoot it.
seconds.
We're good. We're good.
You get a few
Alright,
seconds
there's-
before the witch's curse hurts you anyway, dude. So
There's a blessed acolyte on the right side on the top. Someone take that out. We want to take care of those top guys because those guys will make us hurt. Alright, we're gonna have ogre next. We're gonna do heads up on that.
non-blasters on the right side.
You guys all have mountaintops. I'm sitting here with outbreak. Hey guys.
Clear ads and there's gonna be a crystal. It's gonna be a
Yep.
crystal up very shortly.
It's over here.
Front middle.
Alright,
There.
let's head to center.
Front right. Front right. Front right crystal. You need to keep on shooting.
Shoot it. Shoot it. Someone bless. Shoot this crystal by Raven. There we go. Alright, head to center.
Get to middle and you won't die. Don't shoot it early. Don't shoot it early. Don't shoot it early. Do not shoot it early.
It's okay.
Alright. So that was a left side. Left side, do you have a buff?
Yeah, I still have buff. We're good.
Alright, we're fine then.
Alright, just wait. Because everyone just head to center. Just swap here.
You can kill
Make
that
it easy.
knight. Hold on.
Yeah,
Don't swap.
everyone get in
Try to kill that knight. Ah, too late.
We're good.
Just swap.
Raven, get in here. Raven, where are you going?
Raven. Raven.
Shoot, swap. Alright.
Yeah, the reason I was going on about the ads, if you kill the ads before the switch, technically it's going to go faster, but I'm not too worried about that.
Where's this guy at? Where's this guy? You get those blessed guys up top. Esmo. Alright, crystal back right.
Crystals, back
Or
middle.
top. Alright, head to center.
Don't shoot it yet early until they found their crystal on right. It's probably in the hidden
I
back right side. Both of you shoot it together, and then you can come.
Okay.
Just full ass.
It's okay.
You've got
Just
time.
gonna shoot it.
You've got time. Like I say, dude, when the witch's curse happens, you still got a few seconds before you actually die.
Yeah. When it says 3 seconds, you have like 5 seconds. So. Moved.
Ogres coming in. There's a well down for left side.
I got him.
Did you die with the buff? Or without the
No,
buff?
he didn't. He didn't. He did not. It's okay. If you died with the buff, stay out of the circle for next round. Get those crystals. Right side, it's over here. It's on Raptor. I see it. I got that one.
It's back right as well. There you go.
Got him. All right, head to center. Everybody head to center, except for the guy who. If you lost buff, stay out of the circle. But one.
You do
Yep,
need to
get in
come,
here.
yes. Quickly.
Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it!
Needs to be snappy with those switches.
Yes. Now you can go back. All right, everybody just head back to the middle anyway, because we got to switch. So. All right. Who's
Don't
on
stray too
right
far.
side?
Don't stray too far there. Yeah.
right side, the best place for you guys to be is up on this platform where Raptor is. You get full view and you can just kind of...
It's fine. Somebody will be in a position to do that. So.
Stop putting up a wall. Just fucking die.
Crystals are coming.
Right below us, Esmar. Esmal, on me. Alright.
Okay, why do we not have rough?
Alright, I got
stay
it.
out of
Everybody
this
head to center.
I'm staying out of this one.
Okay.
Okay, you stay in. Okay, you stay in.
Alright,
And then
shoot.
I won't get the buff.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. Alright, there we
No,
go.
you should have it, yeah. Okay. You're gonna have ogres after these knights die. Still get the well down early. The left side. This right side's already got a well.
Non-blessed on left. Alright, wait for crystals. I think it's gonna be red room, Esmal. Perfect, to the center. At the center. Look good.
Just be careful that you don't melee anything around you near this, because it's going to auto-aim.
Alright,
Somebody
just
was
stay near
quite
middle
close to the edge
corners.
there. Somebody was quite close to the edge. I didn't know if they got it, but... There's going to be a ding, so you need to be ready to switch.
Trying to
You
cleanse
should,
some of these
you
knights.
should be switching on that ding if you can.
We had like 4 or 5 knights on our side. Hold up. Nope. What are you doing?
Bermuda,
Barrage,
Reese,
get back
Reese,
here.
come
Barrage,
back.
get back here.
Come back, come back. You need to switch, yeah. Even though it says 30 seconds left, it just guarantees perfect timing for crystal. That's the only reason we do that.
Use the last room too.
Yeah, there's a knight in the middle as well. Nice. Same crystal
Center
positions
cup.
as the original positions they were in. And then we've only got one more crystal.
Alright, hit the center.
This is the last wave, by the way, after this. One more crystal to kill.
One ogre, one crystal.
And we're gonna again put the well down on right side early. And there's gonna be the ogre. Alright, next time you do that, just put it a little further away from the switch plate, please. Just a little bit further away next time. It's fine, but...
Blessed on left, blessed on left.
Yep. Nice. There's going to be one more crystal, and then we've got to clear ads, and then we're done. There's a lot of fool kicking about for the non-bless right now.
It's right below us, Esmal.
Back mid, crystal.
Alright, head to center for the swap because it's going to be right side your crystal center. There it is. Head to crystal for swap so that we can swap because so we don't get wiped. Now we're fine.
Just clear ads. About to end. Nice.
What the? If you guys want lore, there's lore on the right side over here. I'll show you.
No. Mine. So we're just going to keep the same teams for the next phase and then for the last phase, by the way. So whoever your partner was, get used to them. We are, and I really would like to get it done before the reset, but
We could get this done in 45 minutes.
we could. We probably won't, but we might.
Piece of cake.
It doesn't really matter. It just means I'll get an extra
So then you know
chance
that
to Raba.
the game's gonna automatically kick you.
No, you're just gonna get loot randomly. If we complete the last encounter at 1 minute past 6, you'll just get loot for next week rather than this week.
No, since the update's coming in like today,
Yeah.
you're gonna get
Oh, that's
kicked.
right, yeah.
Oh, of course, because they're actually patching up. Because they're patching
It's
up.
a-
The Age of Triumph update is like today, and
Well, to be fair, I
it-
mean,
The roaming
and
super
it needs
nurse.
to.
yeah. To be fair,
The-
though, I mean, we actually do have time to get this finished, so.
It's just a new update. It's the Age of Triumph, like Tribute Hall, stuff like that. We'll probably get kicked in like 15 minutes. So we can get through this part probably.
So I'm trying to let you through here. But I'm trying to let you through. There you go.
Yeah.
Take your time. What is we? I mean, we can do. We're making sure everyone knows what they're doing for each bit. I don't care. We end up.
Also,
having to
roaming
do it.
the roaming super nerf doesn't happen until September.
Someone told me it was meant to be happening now.
No, it's happening
Look to
in
your
September.
right. There's
It's
going to be a
happening in
little
September.
hole for you to go through. Look to your right. Right here. That's Samus's. This part is the same essential thing as last part. The only thing you've got to deal with is crystals, and it's a jumping puzzle. You're going to keep the same teams. Yeah, it's a fun jumping puzzle as well. Not. So there's left.
Just have
You'll
one
be
team
fine.
stand behind them.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
So like
We can-
one team will stand
Yeah.
behind.
Well, we're going to do that anyway, but we can make it right team stays behind if you want. I don't mind. But there's ideally you only want 4 people jumping across. So there's going to be a crystal. Well, we're going to get the buff again. 3 people get the buff normally, or 2. Doesn't make a difference, but people get the buff, and then there's going to be 2 teams of jumpers, 1 on each side, so left and right. 1 person on each team is going to have the buff. 1 person's not going to have the buff. You're going to shoot the crystal at the start. This time you have to be inside the shield. It's going to have a shield around it. You need to be inside it when you shoot it. Once you destroy that, there's going to be 3 crystals in the air. Once the 3 crystals in the air are destroyed, again, like you have to have 1 buff and 1 non-buff to shoot them. Those 3 crystals are going to die. Those 3 crystals are going to die, and then there's going to be either 1 or 2 crystals up that have a shield on them, and they're on a platform. You've got to jump over to the platform, and then... Yeah, so just when you jump across, there needs to be 1 buff and 1 non-buff inside the shield. Every time that we do pick up a buff, there's going to be 1 crystal, which is right side only, and then after that there's going to... So if you picked up the buff in the first section on left, then you're picking up now, and we'll get started. And then Kitty, you're going to be non-buff, and then we're going to keep on switching, so you're just going to jump behind me. Let me jump first to the right side, and you just jump behind me and shoot the crystal with me. And then whoever Raptor's partner was, you're jumping with him as well. You're just going to jump behind him. You're going to jump behind him, get inside the crystal, and shoot it. If you're using Recluse still, I hope you're good with it, at least. Because the crystals are fairly long range. They're not exactly hard to fucking hit.
You just need to hit it once. That's all you gotta do.
But don't be just spraying that shit around. No. No, you can still shoot crystals, but you won't have a buff, so you'll just be shooting the crystals as a non-buff.
Gotta be in the shield in order to do damage.
And now these ones are in front of us, in the air. This is going to be right side only, so let me go first, Kitty. You're going to jump into the thing, and then you come in. Now they're up in the air again. Just like that. It's going to be the same pattern. Now it's going to be left and right. So it's just jumping across into the things.
I won't. I'm all good.
Up in the air. There's going to be 3 each time, just make sure you get them all. And then when we get to a switch plate now, all we need to do is wait for the switch, wait for everyone to be there, and then we've got the same 4 people in.
Perfect.
And now the buff just switches. Now the buff just switches over.
It's fine.
So it's the same team, same order, just the same person that jumps first again. And the pattern just repeats. Left and right.
Well, that was almost bad.
These platforms will disappear, by the way. If you take too long, the platforms disappear eventually, but as long as we're quick, it shouldn't be bad. Back right, like behind us. And one to the front, left. Now the platforms are disappearing, so you've got to be...
Oh, I need buff on me.
So do I. The 2 buffs there.
Rip.
That was
That's alright.
If you... Ah, it's too late now. But we have a checkpoint. Every time you do a switch, so we did a switch over there, so now we have a checkpoint, so we'll just respawn over there.
Yeah, thanks
Like,
for that, Sam. It's usually just like as you jump, oh, the platform's gonna go away now, and I was like, fuck you, dude. You could have said before it died.
Oh shit! It spawned me in the stupid thing. Oh my god.
That's unfortunate. Just let it die, because there's only one. Just let it wipe us. Let it wipe us, because just let them wipe us, dude, because there's only one buff.
No, I have a buff.
Yeah, but there's only one, unless you want to get both.
Oh, no. I'll just wait.
Because it spawned you in there.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness. Hardest part of the raid is still, it can kill you, so keep that in mind.
I have your friend Skittle as a friend on this as well.
Yeah. He's struggling a lot. He went down to like heroic 1 last week, so he's trying to get the recluse. So.
Same patterns, by the way. Crystals have the same pattern.
What?
Oh, I'm jumping straight after you now. I'm not dying on a bloody platform like that again.
Oh yeah, you don't need to wait. As long as I've gone, you can jump whenever you want.
Oh, I got
Alright, let's
confused
get the big
there.
swap in.
There is a triumph for getting no witch's curse in each section as well. Yeah, currently. Well, you're not going to do it this time, but...
It's alright.
But it's not that bad of a triumph to get on another occasion. Right and left. I'm one above. One above, up high.
We gotta go for the low one down here. You know, Esma, what are you doing? Esma, what are you doing? You're abandoning me!
That's left. Right behind you, Kitty.
Shoot these guys fast. It's above us, yep.
We are technically about to die. Unless you're a warlock.
Just shoot it, just shoot it, just shoot it.
No, we've got time. We're about to get one in. Hold on.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna die from curse.
Wow, someone did die to curse. Rip.
It's alright, we're good.
But I still got the buff, so we're fine. The first one here is going to be right side only, by the way. Left side, don't jump until right side's in position, because this one is
Gotcha. Yeah.
a bit of a tricky bastard. One more. Where the fuck's that last one? Top left.
Alright, shoot these crystals,
one.
then just shoot the center. Just shoot the ball when it spawns in. I'm out of primary ammo, Jesus. Shoot it, just shoot it. I'd use my grenade.
Now the only thing left is boss phase 1 and boss phase 2. Should be able to get boss phase 1. Yeah, we'll get boss phase 1 done, no problem. Oh shit, I was gonna say should have pointed out lore, but yeah, I want a time limit, so.
Here, I'll if you guys want lore, follow me.
And if you want the other lore, it's on the fingers where Esmael is. The second lore is on the fingers.
It's on me.
On the
Raptor. I is me.
The other lore is
just go
down
back
here,
to the main gate.
one of the fingers. Yeet.
Just take a left when you get through the door.
Yeet. On one of these fingers, I can't remember which one because I can't see it, but
it's on the pinky. Just go around me. Take oh.
But anyway, this same teams again. So if you are from this position, you can see the whole arena. It's pretty sound. Until I got pushed off, that is. Well, left is going to void anyway, so because the arena's split into left, right, and middle anyway. So
just check, turn
void
to the left.
is on the left because you can see there's a big old. Just so everyone's clear, void is because it's got a big void waterfall on the side. The right side's got a statue of a dog, so it gets called dogs. The front is either called pillars or stairs because there's a gigantic fucking pillar and a gigantic staircase. So yeah, so you'll be on the right, yeah, in dogs. For this fight, you're going to be separated from the rest of the team. There's going to be big ass walls coming up that separate you. There's going to be a big old wall that comes up. No, you can't. No, we're not doing that. Just whatever, man, but not the colony. Anything other than
Prospector
the colony.
would be great.
It's fine, yeah.
Best DPS weapons are.
If someone else up anyway and give us unlimited damage. Alright, sound. Because I'm going to use Anarchy to give us unlimited damage phases. So.
Can you use that glitch?
But anyway. When you're in damage anyway. So what you're going to do, you're going to be split into your teams again. There's going if you don't have the buff, you're shooting wizards. If you do have the buff, you're shooting little fallen acolytes. Right? If you have a loaded question, it's going to two-shot the wizards and it stuns it as well. It's one of the best weapons in the game for this raid. A normal fucking shotgun, high colossal threat level, is going to do the job just fine. That's why I said use your threat level, please. It's going to do fine as long as you've got a shotgun of some sort to kill the wizard. You're going to kill a load of ads, and then eventually there's going to be an ogre spawn for each team. Only one of you is going to be able to do damage to that fucking ogre. So, unless you don't have the buff. Like, it's only people without the buff that can kill the ogre. So if your team has somebody with the buff... Well, no, it's well, yeah, just be ready to kill it by yourself. Just be ready for that fact. You might not, but just be ready to kill it solo. Just have something that's gonna fuck it up quickly, like a shotgun.
No, I'm gonna tether. Tether's way easier because it stuns the ogre, so you don't guarantees you not to die.
Yeah, it's all about survival.
Plus I can almost one shot with the sword, so.
Right. But there's another thing, yeah, as I say, when you got the buff, the same cooldown thing, or having the timer where it kills you. So you're going to have to exchange the buff. Let's say that the buff starts in stairs, and I get the buff on stairs. I need to pass the buff to my teammate on stairs, and I also need to give it to dogs. It's going to go clockwise, from stairs to dogs over there where my grenades go in. I need to pass it to dogs. One person from dogs needs to come into this switch plate, which is a person from dogs, and then my teammate. So there should be 3 people in there. I'm going to be giving it to one person. It's going to be, like, right here. I'm going to give it 2 dogs, one person from dogs, and then my teammate. So there should be 3 people in there. I'm going to be giving it to one person. If your team is receiving it, just remember one person gets in there to take it, right? If you are unlucky and you get the deception in your side, he's immune, he is the boss. No one can do damage to him, but he can do damage to you. So you just need to stay alive, kill ads while he's attacking you. Each section has a safe place where you can stand to avoid him, because he's going to have 2 massive fuck-off axes. You need to be stood somewhere where you're not going to have a problem. So if you're in dogs, where I'm stood right now, if you're ever in trouble, just go up to these pillars. Same, there's 2 pillars on Void as well that are the same. If you're on stairs, the whole room is symmetrical. So on stairs, there's 2 platforms at the front that you can stand on. That's if you get deception. If you die with the buff and you're the only one with the buff, then the buff will return to the center, back to where it was originally. But you just need to stay alive. Call out to your teammate if you're low on health. Like, the wizards will fuck you up if they get left alive too long. But basically, once you've swapped that buff, let's say like I said, stairs started with it. I've swapped it over to dogs. You're going to do one more round of ogre plus wizards, and then you're going to switch it again. It's going to go clockwise again. Everyone is going to come in for the final switch, which is going to be happening over here at Void. Everyone comes in, everyone switches over here. This would be where it would be switched. Well, this is dogs play actually, but this is dogs one. But it's going to just go clockwise. Whoever starts it, it's going to have a different rotation. That's what you can't get used to it being in one place. It's going to have a rotation. I'll just call out where we're switching anyway. It's not going to be a problem. But everyone will switch in that final one. There's going to be tight timing because the Witch's Curse will be on you. But once you've got the switch, you're going to have to break the boss's shield and then do damage to him. To break the boss's shield, you need one person with a buff and one without the buff to slap him. You need to give him a punch, and that's going to break his shield and let you do damage. Yeah,
just wait a second. Just wait up.
But there's another thing to bear in mind. If you have the buff, you can't do damage to the boss at all. So if you have the buff, you need to stand way back. Don't be in the well. There's going to be a well down for damage, but you can't do damage. There's no point in you being there. Because when the shield breaks, if you're stood near the boss when the shield breaks, you will also lose the buff. So the way this is supposed to work is that one person, there's going to be 4 people with a buff when the damage phase starts, if you do things right. Each person will go one by one up to the boss and do a buff punch with a non-buff punch, right? So you should get 4 damage cycles. The way that we're going to do this, though, is I'm going to use Anarchy with the buff. So I will always have the buff at the very end, and I can just keep on applying the buff because Anarchy is broken, and you can cheese it that way.
Never thought I'd heard that in a million years. Anarchy is broken.
I mean, in a very, very good way. But
it is.
Alright.
But it's definitely worth it, dude. One of the best weapons I've ever used. But that's essentially it. We're just gonna kill ads. Don't die. Go to the right switch. I will call out who's switching where if you look like you're getting confused. So remember to go to a section now, because as soon as we...
What class should I run, Sam? So you never told me.
You're on Hunter, right?
Yeah.
Just whatever's going to make it easier for you. You can either use Nighthawk to one-shot the Ogre, or you can go on Tether to go Invis when you need it, and to Tether. So, I would just Tether.
I
Tether's
recommend
easier.
Tether, honestly.
Yeah,
Tether is
'cause you can
so
go
helpful here.
You can go Invis, you can Tether enemies. It's all about
Yeah.
survival. You don't need damage. Everyone should just be using a grenade launcher of some sort. Prospect is fine if you don't have a Swarm of the Raven or anything like that. Someone's using tractor
Swords are
cannons,
also
that's
very
fine.
good too. Don't sleep on the sword.
Very true. Very true.
Alright, so... I mean... So...
We have
I'll
limited
just-
time, so we should just do a few runs and just see how we can survive and see if we can get to damage phase. If we can get to damage phase, we can work it out.
Yeah, make sure you're on your side real quick. Alright,
Because that will start things off.
yeah, Samus, go start it up.
Mhm.
It's trial by fire.
Exactly, that's why I'm just going to wait to see where the bus spawns.
Alright, we have, Void has buff, Raptor's picking up buff. Esmo, you have to get all the witches and stuff. Faster you kill ads, the faster we get through this.
So, Dogs was unlucky enough to have, I'm going to die that. Dogs was unlucky enough to have the deception.
The best way to deal with the deception is one person trains him, the other person does ads. You gotta...
And just remember you've got that safety pillar as well. If you do need it, you've got a safety pillar to stand on. So that is a wipe. Okay?
Alright.
But because that ogre can't die, it would
Esmo
be a
on me.
wipe. It is a wipe though, because they can't kill
Oh
that
yeah, that's right.
ogre
Okay.
in
Esmo, when we're
Dogs.
done killing the ogre, and then we have buff, you gotta follow me to here. Alright. I'm dying. I'm cursed.
So doggies, because you obviously had you inevitably had problems with the deception because he's a fucking cunt. Like the guy said, you can have one of you be an evasive person that's just keeping the boss's attention. Honestly, Reese, that would probably be good to be you because you're a PvP player. Like it's just the same as baiting out a shotgun. I mean, just fucking backpedaling. Just keep on backpedaling away from him, keep his attention, and then let your teammate kill the ads, and then you'll do fine. Just stay mobile. Keep on, jumping away from him. Because you can either do that, you can either choose to do that, or you can...
I was just looking at him and I was like, what are you trying to achieve over there? So are you wanting to do these back-to-back raids after this, Samus, or no?
Yeah, I'm still in for that.
You should let me know if that's what if you definitely want to do it or not, because if not, I'm gonna get a comp team together and...
Well, it sounds like you're trying to convince me that you want to do comp, if anything, Kitty.
No. I like doing everything. I like PvP and PvE, it's fun.
Wow. As long as we're together, I don't care. No, I'm joking. Lord joke.
What?
No, I don't mind. Let's see how we feel after this.
Samus.
There has never been a day since
okay.
this game came out that I haven't just done 3 raids at reset, so I prefer the raids, but I don't mind playing comp. You know that. Oh no, I love Crucible, but like raids at reset is my thing. Normally.
He is a fucking rental whore. He is a rental whore.
Hey, guys.
PT bag
die. And you get beaten in a 1v1 and then try to say it was lag. Cock off. Let's get into your positions.
I have the video. I have the video.
No,
Feck off.
I'm still waiting for this video. I'm still waiting for this video.
Do you want me to send you it right now, fucker? Is this what you want? You want it right now? Yes?
I want to give you this divine protection and then you shut up.
I want to keep you safe. I don't want to hurt you. Go away.
Right? I just want us to be friends. I'm going to put a bit... Fucking
Why
poison you.
can't...
There's going to be a different rotation here. You might not have the same thing as last time.
we be
Alright.
friends? Why can't
Reese, do you want to get into your
be
section? We're going to run this again. There's going to be a different rotation here. You might not have the same thing as last time.
Well. Hi, Judas. How are you, cutie?
Alright, we got Deception, Ismail. I will train him. You do everything else. Alright?
Kitty,
I will
I'm
make sure
going to
he
get the
does.
buff. That means you can't do any damage to those four until I get this buff, right? Yeah, only killing wizards. I can
Get out from behind the pillar, dumbass. Come here.
Fuck.
Okay, there's gonna be another wizard coming in. Stop backing up, I'm right here.
Smoke.
Oh, heads up, he's on you. Heads up, back up,
Kitty,
back up.
come here. Into my rift when you got a chance.
Oh god. Lord have mercy.
That is
Where's he at?
I just want
Alright,
to
so I'm
I'll,
gonna
here.
pass the buff.
I'll kill the
Two
ogre. I'll
dogs.
kill the ogre.
I passed the buff 2 dogs, so I need Kitty in, and I need 1 of Reese or Nation. Yep, so
You got
you're
the
going to
purple-
receive it
purple-
over to where
Go to the
Samus
purple
is.
dog.
Get the fuck out of here, fool. Alright, I'm going to shoot it for me, everyone. So now Kitty has the buff, and Reese has the buff. And then we just do the same thing again, except you now have a buff, so you're killing different enemies. The next switch, the final switch, everyone, is going to be on dog's side. Okay, just so you guys know that's where it's going to be. You're going to be most likely going towards where Reese, where Bermuda is, and that's your ogre, Kitty. I can't do anything. Okay?
I'll tether boss again. I'll kill it.
Alright, and now come over towards where Barrage is. Okay, that's the final switch. Once the ogres are dead.
Alright, go to switch.
The ogres
No
aren't
small on
quite
me.
dead, but
We'll stay up here then. Stay up here, Esmal.
that ogre needs to die.
Esmal,
Otherwise
go
we can't
up,
switch.
up
That
behind
ogre
you,
needs to
up
be
behind
dead
you.
before anything else.
It's fine. Oh,
No, that is a wipe. So that vessel just we had to have killed that ogre, perform the swap. They were dead anyway. But so that ogre had to die, and
Why
then
are
we
you
would have
tired,
swapped,
dude?
and then we would do the boss. So because we got there last time, we'll get there again. So when we do damage phase, we just need the way we're going to do it. Normally, one person at a time with the buff would nominate themselves as first buff punch, and second buff punch, and third buff punch, and then fourth, and then one person always will do the non-buff punch. Right? We ain't fucking with that because almost every team nowadays has at least one anarchy. So if there is an anarchy in a team, you can whip the buff, which is going to count as a buff punch every single time. I'm going to sit back and do 0 damage. It will always... you're all going to punch the boss together when I say. Because I'm going to attach anarchy to him with the buff, which is going to count as a buff punch every single time. I'm going to sit back and do 0 damage for the entire fight while you guys just fuck it up. Because I'll keep on taking the shield down myself. That's how that works. And then... yes, we will absolutely one phase them with this method. Easily. Easily. If everyone's using swords
I just need
and
you to
that,
be
if you're using
more.
that...
I just need you to be more on target with your damn healing grenades, okay? This is what I need from you.
Excuse me?
damn.
Fucking...
out.
I don't have to give you healing grenades. They are
Yes.
a fucking
Out.
blessing.
This is why
I
I'm on your
choose-
side, though.
That I choose to give at my discretion.
Well,
Right, let's start this boss. Let's start this fight, alright? Kitty, if you do me a favour, sit
Hey,
in this
we
whip
got
and don't move the rest of the fight. In all seriousness.
big dude again over here on purple. So
Kitty, I'm gonna need you to revive me. Because I was too busy being sassy. Now go and get the buff. Are there any fall up there, by the way?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Just, you know, leave me with the ads I can't keep.
Come back here and sit in the door.
Are you sure you might die again?
No, I'll be absolutely fine because the ogre's dead. Alright, so when did you call your... Alright, nice. Kitty, I'll need you in here as well.
Oh, we need to do it this time.
Oh, same, and I just started lagging as well. Yeah, we are.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't think that you can revive me.
No.
Okay, you're like a challenge. Do you want to know how much fun you're about to have?
Don't fuck off.
You're not gonna have any fun.
I have a witch that I can't hurt.
Yeah, that's a wipe. I don't think we're gonna have very long.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I'm not 100% sure what's happening. Whether if I don't run comp today, I'll be running comp tomorrow. So I'm just gonna send out invites to everybody that's asked me for it. Because people are asking me to do the Fabled runs, and I'm like, sure. No, it's like it's literally fine. Like every time, like I play with Samus and someone comes in, he's just like, whoever Samus brings in is like, Kitty, can you help me in comp? And I'm like, okay.
That is true. That has happened a lot, actually, hasn't it?
Mhm. It's because I kind of smurf it with my KD though. Like my KD's negative, but it's like I never go negative. Yeah, my KD's negative because I like to take like the piss in games. Like that game where I got the like 14 captures and 0 kills. I was just like, I will capture all of the zones. I can do it.
Alright, guys, we're gonna get one good. We can get this fucking done. Yeah.
Yeah, I blame Samus.
We can get this done.
Stop
In
dying.
10 minutes. You know what it is? It was a mistake putting you on my team because every time that you're here, I just want to sash you.
I'm the only, but I am the lowest light, and I have died less times in this whole thing than you have, Samus. How you feeling?
You've died the same amount of times because whenever I get myself killed, you die soon after.
No, I don't. What?
By the way, the max power for this, you're fine for now. The last fight is the first time you'll notice the difference. That's when you're gonna feel the difference for the first time. At 7:30.
Why you gotta
For this
sass
one,
me
it's not
like
too
that?
bad. No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying you will feel the difference in the final fight. Okay, it's a bit more rough.
Yeah, can you get them?
I have them.
Where the
Can you get
fuck
the
is your healing
Please.
grenades?
Well, seeing as you are so nice, then.
Thank you. Just do that.
I don't
repeatedly.
generally respond to where the fuck is. So. Where the fuck is your manners? Where the fuck's my
Non-existent.
thanks for killing that ogre before it even finished spawning, by the way? Alright, Reese? Lace? Where is your switch? Can you come in here? Alright, Kitty, quick. Before these enemies start spawning, this well, this rift at the back, try and sit in it. Because it's going to make your life easier. And I'm going to keep on getting my grenades.
But do you know what would make my
Well,
life
now I
easier?
can just
If
do
you,
this.
the minute you hear me scream, if you could just take my health all the way back up. Ah! With a beautiful healing grenade.
I just use my grenade aggressively against the enemies. How does that feel? That's your ogre, by the way.
Feels
Yeah.
dirty. Oh wow.
I can't do anything about that.
I couldn't do anything about it either.
You killed him though. So come and switch.
Yeah,
guys.
I missed the first rocket.
Come and switch. Gotta kill that ogre first, guys, on dogs. The ogre's gotta be dead. One of you is able to damage it, it has to die. You can actually
That's
kill
it.
it.
Everybody on me, everybody over here.
Bring it in,
Come
quick.
on.
Quick, nation, before we die to the curse. Just do it now, do it now, do it now.
I
I've got the blessing, it's fine.
fucking
Get
tried.
the Right, don't punch him yet. Don't punch him yet.
He's going into the thing here.
Oh god. I need to... the thing's not open.
No. Oh, what? Oh, it didn't open.
Fuck. Why didn't it open? We did the switch. No,
I
we
got
did the switch.
this.
That might be affecting it. Yeah, but the wall should have come down there, because I received the buff.
I had
All we
buff,
needed-
so...
All we needed was for me to have
Well,
the buff.
Raptor, if you had the buff, what the fuck? Why wasn't the boss dead? What the fuck?
Because I needed another person on my side, and there was nobody else on my side, so...
No, don't give me your fucking cheek.
I can't one-phase this with myself. Look at that damage! Get that damage up, guys!
You're
Look
a
at that.
one-man army. You can fucking do
13,000.
this.
13,000!
Alright, let's try again. Try and get that last ogre.
Why
Dead
can't
ASAP.
we be friends?
If
Right, you're
the
gonna have
ogre
to
ever
give me
has a
like 10
chance-
seconds.
Nah, you got 5. If the ogre has time to start shooting
Oh,
you,
don't
then
start.
you get fucked. I'm not gonna start now. You don't. Then you're gonna get a bad time. You need to try and find a way of spawn trapping it if possible with a shotgun. Like as soon as it comes, like it's gonna come in after you kill 2 sets of wizards every time. So once 2 sets of wizards are dead, that's when the ogre will spawn. Like, so if he stood there, you know it's gonna spawn in the same spot. Have a grenade waiting for it. No matter what class you are, you have a nice grenade that you can chuck down. That's gonna do some good damage, and then just shotgun him in the.
What's that about Samus dying repeatedly in this raid?
I don't know. It was something about I gave you 5 seconds. Where are you? Come on. You ready? You ready? You're on the wrong side. What are you doing over there?
Oh, Reese asked me to defend his ass and leave yours to die.
Okay. I take back that healing grenade that I just threw over there.
You can't take it back, I already have the buff.
Oof.
No gibsies backsies.
Alright. Melee this boy.
Yeah, go bad touch, I'm in a special place.
Man, we
Wow,
are
the
3 for
same
3 over
rotation.
here on purple. Let's go.
Same rotation 3 times in a row. Seriously.
I'm afraid. Oh, back off. Yeah, that's it.
Looks like Callus dipped this guy in tar. And... Like, what
Okay,
the
come
hell?
into here if you want mermaids. Otherwise you get mermaids. I also do want you to eventually kill it.
He kind of looks like if Callus and Riven had a baby.
Yeah, you're kind of right about that. It's a weird fucking baby, but you know.
I'm ready for the switch. The ogre will die. I've already attached Anarchy.
The kind of baby that people expect you to say is cute, and you're just like,
Kitty.
It's okay, I got him. I'll get him up.
Right.
Actually, I don't know if I can.
You're gonna have to.
Get out of there! Go, you go focus on wizards. I'll focus on this guy since I don't have a res.
Fancy killing these 4.
I went
Psych.
invisible for a reason.
Alright, well, we gotta do this in 2 minutes.
Yes, you can. Alright, get ready for the final switch. As long as
I'm
I
still
get the
waiting
buff.
still waiting on my ogre.
Ah, yes.
Where'd you go? It's not fair! Alright, our ogre's dead, but we can't switch.
Alright, do the
so...
switch, do this. No, we
just-
can do the switch though.
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's not gonna bring
Yeah,
the
well-
walls down, is it?
It will. It's good. It's down. It's down. It's down.
Everyone get
Deception's
ready
on
to...
void side.
Don't
Deception go to
punch him
void
yet.
side.
Do not punch him yet. Punch him now, guys. Everyone go in and punch him before... Fuck the revives. Go in and punch him before he wipes us.
Alright, do some damage,
everyone
boys.
put
Here we
wells down.
go. Light his ass up. Yeet. Big ol' yeet. I'm gonna push him back the other way. Yeet. His shield's
Everyone
up, shield's up.
Punch him again. Everyone, punch him.
We're good, here we go. I'm on now. Keep him cornered. Break his legs.
And continue again. Punch him. Again.
Alright, I got outbreak. I'm just gonna roll with outbreak.
I'm running out of anarchy ammo, so we need to punch him
anyone
one more
has-
time. Punch him again. Punch him again. Right. I'm gonna attach. I need
another
to go
well.
in and punch him. I need someone to go in and punch him with me. Otherwise, I'm gonna die.
Alright.
I might
I'm with
die
you.
anyway because I got the
There we
curse.
go. Go punch him, punch him, punch him. Oh.
Ah, it was just out of time. That's
Alright, get his
unfortunate.
res and then get back to your sides.
We did more than half. Get back to your side because then the fight's gonna continue immediately. You need to be in the right section. Are they in the right
Alright,
section?
punch him.
We now have
Just punch him.
Okay, we are
We got nothing
completely
this time, we're
fucked.
good.
Okay. We're gonna have to deal with the deception plus all of these immune fear. So have fun with that.
We'll go quick.
I'm gonna dance him and try and get his attention. Just stay out of his way.
Hey, dogs, you gotta get your buff. Dogs, you gotta get your buff. The buff in the center behind you guys. Barrage, it's by the center pillar tower. You gotta stand in that buff. Once you get that, you can damage the thrall and you can damage the ogre, so get that ogre down quick. I got him. I'm gonna go
This
to
is
switch,
fun.
you stay back and keep everything clear.
Okay, get away from this fucking area because the
Alright.
ogre's dead.
Bless.
Bungie! Fuck you, Bungie. We almost killed him.
Aww.
For fuck's sake, Bungie.